All right. Okay, here we go. Let me adjust a little bit more my screen. We're going to be uh, start the classes from lying down in the back. So have your blanket, your towel to protect your neck, to have your head placed down there. And as you are placing your head in your blanket, guide your chin towards your chest. So, in other words, I like you to lengthen the back of your neck by doing this. If your neck is too tight, the chin will go up to the sky and it'll create a um, um, very exaggerated arching on the cervical spine. And we want to avoid that by bringing the chin into the chest. So, take a moment here. You can have the arms out in T position. Make any adjustment you need between your shoulder blades and the upper spine, the back of your rib cage, and bend both knees and have your heels under the knees. And the reason we bend the knees is to relax your lower back. So let's begin here by bringing the attention to the breath. Feeling the inhales and the exhales moving. Noticing the air coming in through the nostrils, going through the throat all the way into the lungs. Notice how your belly will expand out. And as you exhale, the belly will sink in, and there's going to get pushed from the lungs out through the throat and out through your nostrils. Just be aware of that. Breathing in and out. Relax your lower back. Be aware of your breath. You can begin to lengthen that pattern of your breath, allowing the breath to become deeper and fuller. And then flex the elbows and bring the palms where your lungs are. And just place both hands down, relax your elbows down towards the floor. And when you like you to fully inhale and feel the expansion of the lungs, the chest, and exhale, release the chest, relax your lungs and air out. Few rounds by just focusing on your chest. Slow down the inhales and the exhales, please. And then bring the hands down to your belly. And I'd like you to pay attention to your lower abdomen. And as you inhale, try to exaggerate the ballooning out of your belly as you inhale. And as you exhale, soften the abdomen and release it down to the base of the spine. Inhale, balloon the belly out. Exhale, release all the air out. Just concentrate below your navel and that breathing that should be long and deep, full and relaxed. Now please bring the arms out to the side T position. Gently rock your head from side to side, guiding the chin to the right and to the left, loosening up the neck muscles. Slowly bring the head back to neutral. Now exhale, guide the left ear to your left shoulder. Imagine you're trying to touch your left shoulder with your left ear. And feel the right side of the neck getting stretched. Use your breath. And inhale, return the head back to neutral. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, slowly guide the right ear towards your right shoulder. Now stretching the left side of your neck. Inhale, the head returns back through center. Again, move the head from side to side, rocking gently. Just a few more rounds. And then the head comes back to neutral position. Flex the elbows. Place the palms to the back of your head. Bring the elbows up towards the ceiling and then lift the head off the mat as you guide the chin toward your chest. And exhale, slowly release the head back down towards the floor. Now straighten both legs, bring the arms overhead, reaching through the fingertips, reaching through the toes, gently arching the spine, lift the chest, take a nice inhale, and exhale, bend the knees, hug yourself, bring the thighs close into your chest and flatten your lower back. Take a moment here, and then rock slowly from side to side. Give yourself a gentle massage on your lumbar spine. And slowly return back through center. And bring the arms up to the sky. Make a gentle fist and rotate the wrist and the fist in one direction. Relax your elbows. Going into the opposite direction. Then spread those fingers like a star and then slowly flex and bring the arms to the side. Open the chest, palms facing up, arms in T position. Straighten the legs and then flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Flex the right knee, right heel under the right knee. Flex your left knee, left heel under your left knee. Arms down by your side, palm facing down. We're going to come into gentle bridge. Pick up the pelvis, lower back, and then slowly release down. Pick up the pelvis, lower back, middle back, and slowly down. Just a few more rounds like that. Lifting gently and releasing. And then let go again and down towards the floor. Hug your thighs into the chest. Stretch, stretch, stretch your lower back. Take a nice inhale and exhale, release. Knees over the hips, hands to your knees, big toes touching. And let's open the knees out. Inhale, close. Exhale to open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open and close. Couple more rounds, slowly warming up those hip joints. Exhale, inhale, lower the right foot down with the right knee bent, holding from the hamstring of your left leg. Inhale, straighten the left leg up, flex and lower. Inhale, up and down, slowly warming up the knee joint now on your left knee. Exhale to release, inhale to straighten, and gently also begin to stretch the hamstrings, the back line of the leg as we extend. Couple more round, exhale. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten and hold it there. You can slide the hands a little bit higher if you can, or just keep holding from the hamstring. Chin slightly into your chest. Breathing in and out. and release left foot down. Now holding from the hamstring of your right leg. Inhale, straighten up, flex and lower. Inhale up, flexing down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. 3 more rounds, slowly mobilizing that knee joint. Now drop, inhale, straighten, and maybe slide the hands a little bit higher. Just close your eyes, deep exhales and inhales through the nose. Gentle stretching the back line of your right leg. Bring the left leg up and that both feet are pointing up to the sky. We're going to gently open and close. Exhale and inhale. Couple more rounds. Bend the knees and then have your feet wide as your mat, and then some windshield wiper movement here, rocking the legs to one direction and the head goes into the opposite direction. Still warming up the body here, so gentle with this. Then drop the legs to one side, extend the top leg, use the palms to press and slowly lift the torso as you walk your hands, and we're going to come all to seated position. So have your blanket, so you're sitting on the edge of your blanket. You can sit with your legs crossed in Sukhasana, easy pose, or you can have your legs in front of you. Just find anything that helps you to keep the spine upright. From here, let's bring the hands to the heart. Inhale to open into cactus, guide the elbows back. Exhale, hands together. Inhale to open and stretch the front of the shoulders, and exhale into the heart. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Hands down towards the mat. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Shoulders forward, down, back, and up. Opposite direction, up to the ears, back and down. Up to the ears, forward, down, and back. One more. Up to the ears, back and down. And forward and down. Hands to your thighs. And we're going to lift the chin up, rotate to the right, to the chest. Inhale, left and up. Exhale to the right, to the chest. Inhale, left and up. Few more rounds, same direction. Going into the opposite direction. Right up, exhale, left and down. Inhale, right up, left and down. Nice, easy breathing. And slowly return back to your neutral position. Bring the hands to your belly, belly breathing. Relax your elbows by your rib cage. Inhale, balloon the belly out. Exhale, soften the belly in. Just be aware of that deep breath, concentrating and the breathing happening below your navel. Slow it down. And slowly release the hands down towards the floor. Place your right hand down towards the mat. Inhale, arm up to the ceiling. Flex both elbows. Press through your left hip. And inhale, back through center. And exhale, flex the elbows and move the spine to the right. And through center, to the right. One, back through center. Now we're going to move to the right and hold in position. As you press through your left hip, your left elbow rotates a little bit slightly back to deepen the lateral stretch. Soften the hand, soften the elbow. Watch your breath. Take a nice inhale, lift the chest, rotate the chest over to your right thigh, both hands either side of your right knee. From here, take a nice inhale, flex the elbows, release it down. Inhale, straighten the elbows, move the torso back, flex and over to right thigh. Inhale, lift, and exhale, down. Inhale, lift, and now we're going to go down and hold in position. Draw the chin to your chest. Keep pressing through your left hip and breathe here. And inhale, return back to neutral position. Place your left hand down by left hip. Inhale, right arm goes out and up. Relax the shoulders, bend the elbows. Inhale, exhale, spine moves to the left. And inhale back to neutral. Exhale, move the spine to the left. And inhale to neutral. Just a couple more rounds like this. Mobilizing the spine laterally. Exhale. Inhale, now we're going to fall over to your left and hold it there. Now the right elbow moves a little bit back, deepening the opening of the right shoulder and the stretching on the right side of the torso. Keep the breath flowing. With the next inhale, return back through center. Now rotate the chest towards the left, both hands either side of your left leg. Take an inhale, flex the elbows, release the chest down to your left side. Inhale, neutral position. Exhale, fold forward and back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift one more, and then we're going to pause here. Draw the chin to your chest. Use your breath. And inhale, lift the head, lift the chest back to neutral position. Inhale, arms out and up. Nice long spine. Pull the belly in. Exhale, twist to the right as you place your left hand down to your right knee, right hand behind you. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, rotate the head to the right. Inhale, the chin goes to the left. Exhale, look over to your right shoulder. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left and chin towards your left shoulder, holding position. Lift the chest, keep the breath flowing. Head back to neutral. Bring the right arm, cross it over your left arm, right hand to your left knee. Take a nice inhale. Flex the elbows, and it's a flexion as you draw the chin to your chest, crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Relax the spine. This is a full stretch of the spine from the cervical all the way down to the sacrum, creating space in between each vertebrae and opening in between your shoulder blades. Take a nice inhale, engage the core, lift the head, lift the chest, bring the arms out to the side in T position, hands towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, arms out and up. Let's twist to the left as you exhale. Right hand goes down to your left knee, left hand behind you. Look to your left shoulder. Exhale, chin to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, left. Exhale, right, and towards your right shoulder. Holding position. Use your breath. Head returns back to neutral. Left arm goes across your right arm. Left hand to your right knee. Flex the elbow. And again, full flexion. Draw the chin to your chest. Hold it there as you breathe in and out. Feel the lengthening of the spine, the stretching of those muscles connecting with the spine in between your rib cage and the back. And then from here, engage the core, lift the head, lift the chest, and do the crossing of the arms. Open the chest, bring the hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, back, and down. Have your feet and cross your legs, feet wider than your hips. And let's do some windshield wiper movement here. And let's come to neutral position. Sole of the feet together. Have some space between your heels and your pelvis. Grab your feet with your hands, nice length, or your ankles if you like. Lift the chest and exhale, flex the elbows, fall forward. Inhale, draw the chest away. Exhale, flex and lower, round the spine, chin in. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, flex and relax. Inhale, move the chest away. Now we're going to flex and fall forward. Draw the chin in, crown of the head pointing towards the feet. Relax the outside of your hips, the back of your hips. Release the lower back, middle back, upper spine. Nice, easy breathing. And inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, guide the thighs and the knees together. Let's come to tabletop position. So use your blanket to protect your kneecaps here. And we're going to have the knees wide as your hips and the wrist right under your shoulders, not too close to your knees. You want to have that nice length in the spine. So knees under the hips, wrist under the shoulder. Let's move the spine into flexion, extension, cat-cow, Chakaravakasana. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round, belly in, chin in. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine into the cat. Inhale, open the chest, arch. Exhale, round all the air out. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round into the cat. One more. Inhale, come into the cow, rounding the spine. Let's move the hips to the heels. Relax your forearms, elbows, and then release the forehead towards the floor, towards your hands, or towards a block if you cannot reach the mat with your forehead. Avoid creating any tension in your shoulders and neck. Breathing in and out. And slowly, let's come back to tabletop. Inhale, extend your left leg back, flex your left knee, step forward with your left foot. Left heel under your left knee, and then the right knee is going to move slightly back. So it's not going to be under your right hip, okay? Slightly back to open that right hip flexor. Hands to your left knee, and then lift the chest away from your thighs, crown of the head pointing towards the ceiling. From here, arms up and overhead. Exhale, release the hands down towards the hips. Flow the arms forward, up and overhead. Move the hips forward. Exhale, arms out and down. Same direction, flow the arms forward and up. Keep moving the hips forward. Exhale, arm out and down towards the hip. One more. Inhale, flow the arms forward and up. Exhale, open the chest and lower the hands down towards the floor. From here, straighten the legs, move the hips back. Inhale, flex the left knee, lift the chest. Exhale, straighten and back. Inhale, flex, flat back. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, flex and lift. Now we're going to straighten and hold it there. Draw the chin to your chest. Relax your shoulders and elbows. And flex the left knee, right hand down by your left foot. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, left hand down towards the floor. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, right hand down. Open and twist to the left. And exhale, down towards the mat. Open and twist to the right. And down, one more each side. Inhale to twist to the left. And exhale towards the floor. Last one. Open and twist to the right. Exhale, right hand down. Bring the left knee back. Meet your right knee and lower into Balasana, child's pose. Relax shoulders, elbows. Take a moment. And moving back to tabletop. Wrist under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Extend the right leg back and up. Flex the right knee, step forward. Right heel under right knee, and then slide the left knee back. Hands to your thighs to lift the chest. Nice long spine. Now we're going to bring the arms back up, forward and down. Palm facing up as we lower and move the hips forward. Keep opening the right hip flexor. Arms overhead. Exhale, hands forward, down and back. Inhale, arms back and up. Relax the arms forward and down. Inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. And exhale, flow the hands forward and down. One more. Arms back, up. And then lower the hands down towards the floor. From here, straighten the legs, hips back. Flex the left knee, flat back. Exhale, move the hips back. Inhale to flex and move the hips forward. Straighten the legs, hips back. Inhale, flex and lift. Now we're going to straighten and hold it there. Draw the chin to your chest. Drop your right hip back. Use your breath. Flex your left knee, left hand down by your right foot. Let's keep walking on twisting and mobilizing shoulder joint. Open and twist to the right. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale to the right. Exhale, lower. Inhale to the left and down. One more each side. Open to the right. Exhale to lower. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, left hand down. Right knee comes to meet your left knee. And let's all move to Balasana, child's pose. Take a moment. Relax your hands, your wrists, your shoulders. And just breathe here. Let's come now to tabletop, and from tabletop into a gentle inversion. Have your elbows under the shoulders, forearms down, interlace the fingers, tuck the toes under, pressing. We're coming to dolphin pose, straighten both knees, crown of the head and pointing towards the mat and the chin to your chest. As you lower the heels down, hold in position, concentrate on your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Heels up, knees down, top of the feet flat to the mat, hands towards the floor. Press right hand on the right shoulder, left hand under the left shoulder. Round the spine like an angry cat. Drop the hips to the heels and forehead towards the floor, towards the hands or towards the block. Child's pose. Take a moment. Breathe through this. And lift the head, lift the chest. Have your blanket removed from your mat, but keep it handy. And we're going to come into Buddha pose. In my case, I'm going to go on my right side. So use your forearm and your hand to protect your head, and have your knees together. Pick up the heels, so touch your heels with your hands or align in with your hips. From here, we're going to open the left knee out. Exhale, close. Extend the left leg forward and then bring the leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the leg parallel to the floor. Flex the knee, knees together, feet together. Keep the feet together. Inhale, left knee goes up. Exhale, left knee goes down. Extend the leg left forward and parallel to the floor. Engage the inner thigh, bring the leg up. Exhale, lower the leg parallel to the floor. Flex the knee, knees and feet together. Inhale, open the left knee out. Exhale to close. Extend the left leg forward and press through the heel. Activate the thigh. Bring the left leg up to the sky. Lower the leg parallel to the floor. Flex the knee and legs and feet together. One more. Inhale, open the knee up. Exhale to close. Straighten the leg forward and press through the heel. Activate the leg and bring the leg up. Then lower parallel to the floor. Bend the knees and then relax your head down. Take a moment here. Nice, easy breathing. Extend your left leg. Place the palms towards the floor and lift the chest. Walk your hands as you lift the torso. Bring the legs to the front and then to the opposite side. We're going to do the same thing, opposite side. In my case, I'm going to my left side. I'm using forearm and the hand to protect to hold my head. Knees bent, pick up the feet, make sure they are in line with your hips. And from here, keep the feet together. Right knee goes up. Exhale, the right knee goes down. Extend the leg forward and press through the heel. Activate the inner thighs, leg up. Lower the leg into parallel to the floor. Flex the knee, knees and feet together. Inhale, top knee goes up. Exhale to close. And straighten the right leg as you kick through the heel. And then the right leg goes up. Then you lower parallel to the floor. Flex the knee, feet and legs together. Inhale, right knee goes up. Exhale, right knee goes down. Inhale, straighten and press through the heel. And leg up to the sky. And then forward, bend the knees, feet and knees together. One more. Inhale, right knee goes up. Right knee goes down. Straighten the right leg forward, engage. And bring the leg up to the ceiling. And then lower palm to the floor. Flex the knee. And then slowly press the palms to lift and walk your spine and coming into a seated position. Take a moment here as you sit for a few rounds of breath. Hands to your belly, ballooning the air out. Exhale, releasing, belly sinks in. Just be aware of your breath. And slowly, let's bring the legs out in a V. So you don't have to open it too much. Press and then remove the flesh from underneath you. Maybe grab your blanket and sit, if you like, on the edge of the blanket. That's a better idea because it helps the pelvis to tilt forward and the spine is upright. And we're going to have your hands back. I'm going to press through the back of the legs. Inhale, relax the knees. Exhale, straighten and press and release. Exhale, straighten and press against the floor. Keep the core engaged. Inhale, soften. Exhale, press. Inhale, soften. Exhale, press. And then bring the hands forward and then walk your hands to the front. Relax your forearms, the chest, in the chin into the chest, elbows down. And breathe through this. And slowly lift the head, chest, walk your hands as you lift the spine into neutral position. Bend the knees and some windshield wiper movement here. Relax those hips. And slowly back through center. Let's have your left leg straight forward and the right knee bent with the right foot touching the inner thigh of your left leg. With the next inhale, we're going to lift these arms overhead, shoulders back and down. Lift from the chest, take a nice inhale, and exhale, we'll fall forward. And maybe you can grab your foot or not. Try to keep the spine as flat as much as you can and draw the chin to your chest. This is Ekapada Paschimottanasana, so asymmetrical forward bend. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, and breathe through this. Now keep the chin in, activate the core, bring the arms forward by your ears, lift the heart, lift the chest, and release the hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Now the right knee comes up and cross over your left leg. Hug your right knee with your left arm, and then the right arm goes up to the sky. We twist to the right as we look over to your right shoulder, holding position, and guide the right knee towards your left shoulder and feel the stretch on the outside of your right hip going into the glutes. Easy breathing, long and deep, full and relaxed. And the head comes back through center and do the twist. And let's extend the right leg forward. Now flex the left knee, bring the left foot part in the inner part of your right inner thigh. And inhale, arms overhead, nice long spine. Draw the belly in, chin to your chest. And as you exhale, you reach with your fingertips and slowly allow the torso to sink down to your right thigh. Draw the chin into the chest, shoulders back and down, and work on now in this asymmetrical forward bend. Activate the core, arms by your ears, palm facing to each other. Inhale, lift the torso, and then slowly release the hands towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Left knee comes up, cross it over your right leg. Hug your left knee with your right arm. Left arm goes up to the sky, and then twist to the right as you lower left hand behind you. Look over to your left shoulder. Hold in position. Keep your breath flowing. Inhale, return the head back to neutral and do the twist. Bring the hands behind you and let's do some windshield wiper movement again, bringing some movement to those hips after holding in position. And we're going to work in our balance day today from a seated position. So bring the sole of the feet together, heels close to your hips, to your pelvis, and with the peace fingers, grab your big toes, shoulders back and down, elbows by your rib cage. Engage the abdomen, the back muscles, lean slightly back, and lift the heels off the mat, the feet off the floor. You can hold it here, that's your balance. Or if you want to challenge yourself, you can bring the legs out to the side in a V. And wherever you are, if you are in both positions, make sure your shoulders are back and down. In other words, you don't want to hip the shoulders up to your ears. Breathe through this. If you have your legs extended, flex both knees, bring the sole of the feet together, lower the feet down, round the spine, relax the back muscles of your hips, the glutes. This is is a flexion. Chin slightly tucked in, breathing deeply here. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, bring the thighs and the legs together, extend it forward and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Bend the knees, let's come to the front of the mat. Have your blanket now on the opposite side, so when we go back to lie down our backs, our neck, and your head are protected by your mat. So have your block handy here. Feet wide as your hips, hands to your knees. Lean back, engage the core, and then slowly round the spine as I activate the belly to lower one vertebrae down towards the floor. Have your heels under the knees. Draw the chin to your chest. Hands to your belly, belly breathing. Let's use the block to iliopsoas release. So left foot goes on top of your right thigh. The block goes in the inner part of your left leg. This is level 1. So I'm using level 1 for this one. And place the palm in the block and slowly guide the left knee a little bit more away from your hip. Just gently press and release. Use your deep breathing here. Releasing the hip flexor. Keep breathing long and relaxed. And release the block down, holding from the hamstring or the shin on the right leg. IT band stretch. Keep your left foot on top of your right thigh and use your breath. Now straighten your right leg all the way to the front of the mat. Keep your left foot above your right knee. And with your right hand outside of your left knee, left arm in T position, take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, the left knee goes to the right. Hold in a twist. Use your breath. Slowly undo the twist. Keep your right extended. Left happy baby. You grab your outside of your left foot with your left hand and guide the thigh to the outside of your left rib cage. So this is happy baby with your right leg straight. Use your breath. And lower your left foot down. Left knee bent now. Flex your right knee, right foot on top of your left thigh. Grab your block. Place your block inner part of your right knee. With your right hand, take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, slowly press the block and guide that right knee a little bit more away from your right hip. So we're releasing the iliopsoas on the right side. Use your breath. And release the block. Now holding the hamstrings with both hands or the shin of your left leg, IT band stretch. Breathe through this. Good. Now extend the left leg all the way to the front. Place the right foot above your left knee. Left hand goes outside of your right knee. Right arm in T position. Nice inhale through the nose. Exhale, twist to the left. Guide the right knee to the left. Hold and breathe. and do the twist. Now let's come into half happy baby with your left leg extended. Right foot comes up, holding from the outside of your right foot or the ankle. Hold in your half happy baby. Take your time and breathe through this. You're releasing the left heel iliopsoas, and you're still opening and stretching the right hip, hamstring, inner thigh of your right leg. Now the left foot comes up and full happy baby, holding from the outside of both feet or ankles. And here you can hold in this position, or you can give yourself a massage as you rock your full happy baby from side to side. Breathing in nicely into the nose. Back through center, feet down wide as your hips. Let's do some windshield wiper with the arms in T position, gently rocking your legs from side to side. The neck and the head goes into the opposite direction. Take your time. And then slowly back to neutral position. Hug yourself. Stretch your lower back, thighs into your chest. Inhale, engage the back muscles of your neck, head off the mat, forehead to your knees. Exhale, release head down towards the floor. Rock your head gently from side to side. Head back to neutral. Straighten both legs up to the sky and flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point, and then rotate the ankles in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. Bring the legs together. Take a nice inhale. Slowly, just lower the right leg down towards the floor. Keep your legs straight. Activate the core to lower it down. Then lower the left leg slowly down to meet your right foot. From here, slide the right leg to the right corner. Turn the right foot out. Slide the left leg to the left corner and turn the left foot out. Bring both arms up and overhead. Pointed toes. Reach through the fingertips. Reach through the toes. Activate the glutes. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Relax the glutes, relax the thighs. Bring the arms somewhere in between your hips and your shoulders. Adjust your shoulder blades. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your hips, your pelvis. Relax your thighs, your knees, your ankles, your feet. Take a nice inhale. Side out. Another one. Side out. One more. Welcome now to your final pose. This is your Shavasana. Here, as you lie down on your back, take a moment to go back to your regular breathing pattern. Be aware of the back of your head in touch with the mat. And as you're going down, notice your cervical spine, the back of your neck, and that gentle arching that is not touching the floor. Going down into the body, feel the back of the shoulder blades, the upper spine, the middle back. All that is not touching the floor, is touching the mat gently. The entire length of both arms, upper arms, elbows, forearms, top of your wrist, and the top of your hands and fingers gently placed down towards the floor. But then we're going to go back down to the spine and notice the gentle arching of your lumbar spine. Your lower back is not in touch with the floor. But the back of your hips, sacrum, glutes, thighs are touching the floor. The back of your knees are not in touch with the mat, but the calf muscles are. Notice the space in the back of your ankles, and then there's the heels touching the floor. Relax the sole of the feet, your toes, top of your feet, and ankles. Release your shins, knees, and thighs. Soften the hips, pelvis, and pelvic floor. Relax your abdomen. Soften the entire front of your torso. Relax your heart and chest. Release the front of the shoulders, the throat, your jaw, chin, lips. Allow the tongues to sink down to the base of the mouth. Release your nose, cheekbones, and both ears. Relax your eyeballs down to your eye sockets as you soften your eyelids, eyebrows, your third eye, your forehead, and the top of your head. Your entire body, front and back, from the crown of the head down to the sole of the feet, is gently sinking down as you come into a deeper, deeper rest. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Gently rock your head from side to side. Wiggle toes and wiggle fingers. Moving your wrist and your ankles. Now take a nice inhalation through the nostrils. Bring the arms overhead, pointed toes. Create a space in between each vertebrae. Take a nice inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly bend the knees and hug yourself and gently allow yourself to roll over to your right side in fetal position. Please don't rush. Take your time. Now the head comes last. Find your way as we all sit together, keeping the spine upright, soft muscles on the face and the shoulders. And let's allow again to the breath to become long and deep as we place the hands to the lower abdomen, elbows by your rib cage. And we inhale soft, long, and deep into the belly. And exhale, we relax the belly sinking into the spine. Just follow your own rhythm of the breath. Just make sure that the breath is long and soft, full and relaxed. Placing the palms to your thighs or knees, soft elbows, returning back to your regular breathing. Keep watching your breath. And as you bring the hands together close to your heart, please join me as we go through a few rounds of rolling ohms. Another way, you inhale and you exhale the ohm, and then you inhale deeply and you keep exhaling the ohms at your own rhythm. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And may all have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to keep cultivating within yourself. And may all have peaceful, loving, sweet words to keep offering to everyone all the time. May our actions always, always be inspired by love, sweetness, peace, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaskaram. Thank you.